Hello everybody, this is Heart to Heart Readings, otherwise known as Jackie. I'm an angel reader and a pet reader. My services are on my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, and there you can find my services, but if you want to look, it's also on the chat and the description. So yeah, I'm here to do your angel reads for you today. So I already picked out a general card for you all, so I'm going to get into that soon, but before I do that, I have a couple of announcements. I did start a TikTok, so you can get super cool little snippets, yet, important angel messages for you. And my TikTok user is hearttoheartreadings.com. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. And I started a new job outside of my current, online business. So my schedule is fluctuating. I'm going to be updating my schedule of when I can come on weekly for YouTube Lives on my Instagram, so check that out, okay? All right, so it's good to see everybody. I like to see activity in the chat. It's just so nice, I'm just going to pull up my YouTube read list really quickly. All right, cool. You have it. Okay, so Purple Light, how are you? By the way, if you guys are not familiar with this, once you are a current sub, you would have to donate for a read, okay? So Purple Light, I do remember you. Yar, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Yay, thanks, Lightning Spark. Woohoo, thank you. Yeah, it was crazy. I had to quit my past job, and I was like, how am I going to find a job during COVID? And I found one, and it was nothing short of a miracle because I prayed and I prayed, and I got something even bigger than what I expected. So, miracles exist, okay, you guys? Please like and sub, okay? So, all right. Who wants to? Oh, I need to get into the general. So I always do a little general card reading at first, okay? So I already put it in the default photo, but it says, go outside. And the description says, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. And, well, first of all, I could see that some of you, this is legit. Like, go outside, get a fresh breath, take a walk in nature, get the sun on your skin kind of a thing. Because I can see some of you, or maybe all of you, or most of you, staying indoors too long and your energy is staying stagnant, almost as if, like, you live in a house and it's getting old and the dust bunnies are collecting. Like, your energy is just not up to par. Let's see. And I know that there are men in here too, but hear me out. So you can see that there's flowers on this card. Sorry, it's like super bright. But you can see there's flowers on this card, and that is a fairy message right there. So for some of you all that don't really believe in fairies are, they're very gifted at divine timing, and there's a lot of personalities to different fairies as well, but they really love humans if you're not trash, I guess. Like, they really want to help you, and they would love to help you if you ask them. So just this card right here, I feel, is a message from the fairies to you to go outside, and they'll be meeting you with beautiful flowers. And as you look at those flowers, you'll just start to feel fresh and rejuvenated inside. Oh, Heart. We kind of got the same name. Hi, Felix. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Lightning Spark. So let me do the whatchamacallit right now, the list. So let me get on that. Okay, so everybody who wants to get a read, I can see Purple Light wanted to get a read, but and everybody hit that like button, okay, so I can be noticed by more people and stuff. And again, I have a TikTok, so check it out. Follow me if you want some really awesome little snippets of angel messages. Alexis C, hi, how are you? All right. So Lightning Spark, you can post your question while I'm gonna do the list. Whoa, there's only, you're like literally the only person that said they want a reading so far. Hi, Alexis C. I like how you put like a little heart right there. Hee. Empress Daisy, what's up? Why are you saying, oh my God? Yes, girl. I try to go on Sundays, and like I said before, I got a new job, so my schedule is shifting. But I'm gonna update everybody on my schedule on my Insta. Perfect. Thank you, Empress Daisy. I'm gonna put that down. All right. Here we go. So Lightning Spark says, why did Evelyn come back to talk to me all of a sudden after not talking for 2 months? Okay, no problem, Alexis. Thanks, Empress Daisy. Perfect. All right, so let me get into that first question. I do feel, sorry, my lips are chapped. Have you guys been like super fucking dehydrated lately? Because I don't know what it is. Like, I live in Cali, so like the air has also been really dry. But I've just been so thirsty. Not that kind of thirsty, the water thirsty. Oh, heart. Sorry, yes, I forgot to add you on the list. So the paid folks, they get bumped up first, okay? So if somebody pays before you, unfortunately, you'll have to wait a little bit. Hey. Said it 3 times. Thank you. I like how it turned out today. You're always drinking water. That's good. That's good. You gotta hydrate, you know? And do you have like this is random, but do you have like a desk job, Lightning Spark? Because, I don't know, that's just what I see. All right. Oh, that's not the one. Okay, you want me to, oh, okay. This is gonna be the right deck for you. Oh, all right, just dropped out. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right, so you got the card that says Spark. Look how beautiful that is, but it was upside down. Don't be scared. Let me just tap into it. Oh, it's customer service. Huh, so I got a desk job. Okay, whatever. All right, let's see. Okay, so what was the original question? Why did Evelyn come back to talk to me all of a sudden after not talking for 2 months? That's interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna go off with what I saw first. Twinkle Toes, I like that name. Hi, how are you? So as you can see, there's like these sparks of, what are they, fire? I don't even know. Oh, she's playing a violin. I thought it was like a bow and arrow, but there's like sparks coming out of her bow, and there's hearts on it, but it's upside down, so do you guys like text or something? Because I just see like messages coming like shoot, like super fast. You like that sound effect? Twinkle Toes, of course. Like and sub first before you can be added, okay? And then I'll put you on the list. Perfect. Dude, you guys, I just took some maca powder, you know, like those supplements, and I feel like my energy's like But Lightning Spark, did you hear my question? Oh, there you go. Well, she was replying back to me faster than usual, like every 30 minutes when she contacted me. Okay. Whatever it is, there's something like about her throat chakra. It feels stuck. And so what I mean by that is it's hard for her to get the truth out, or her feelings to come out of her system, whatever. And it's like whatever that she's been wanting to say, she's saying it now. Does that resonate with you so far, Lightning Spark? Just need a little confirmation there. Do you have Cash App? I don't. I only have PayPal, but everybody asks me for Cash App. Like, I've Googled the safest method for payments. It's really only been PayPal. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have Cash App, but I do have Venmo. The thing is that I would have to accept it right away, but how does Venmo sound to you, Alexis? I feel like I want like an entire spread for some reason, so I'm going to do that for you, Lightning. There's number 2, and then I'm not sure if that's an identifier. Honey Spark says, yeah, I was wondering, because she said, I've been a sad person lately. Like, I can tell something was wrong with her, but then she tried to play it off like everything was okay with it all. All right, shit, sorry. I don't usually, like, pull so many cards out, but I feel like this is what's going on. All right, so, well, that's kind of, that's kind of what's going on. Like, she's been, like, restricting what she's been wanting to say, but now she's coming at you lightning fast, you know, lightning spark. With what she wants to say. And she never opens up about her problems, so I thought it was unusual for her to tell me that, since she never opens up to anything. There you go. Violent Angel, damn. Thank you for donating. I'm going to put you on the list. What is your next question? Is it related? Because if it's related, I feel like I would be able to answer them, and it would be like a nice, cohesive thing. Because I feel like I did answer the first question. However, it's not as comprehensive as I would like to be. I feel like I need more. But she never told me why she was sad. She just changed the topic. Okay. Okay, it's not related. Okay. I feel like it is. I don't know why. Maybe it's not. Hold on. I see there's 8 people here. Thanks for being here, you all. Please like, click, or hit the like button, okay? Well, I was just going to ask for a spirit message. Well, you know, that goes hand in hand. It's not giving me more context, but I think it can go hand in hand. So I really do feel like I want to answer that second question, and I think it'll help to give the first question a boost. So your second question is, I was just going to ask spirit for, I was going to ask for a spirit message. There you go. So yes, what is that? What is that thing in the back? Oh, it's an owl. Fuck, man. Okay, so your spirit guides are really watching over you right now, because I think that this is the time when, how do I say, your instincts come in, and it's like you want to control and you want to latch onto somebody, but you do so in an aggressive way. You know how we were talking about this in the past? And I don't want you to feel ashamed when you're talking about this, because it is beautiful that you want to talk about this, and you come back every time, and that's really noble. Okay, so I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. So yeah. So your spirit guides, they're really watching over you right now, because this is like I said, it's a fine line where you could either do something that you regret, and that was your habit in the past, or you could be aware of your patterns and know that it's not desirable, and it will hurt her too, you know, and I don't think that you want to do that. I really don't. Because, you know, she feels vulnerable, and it's interesting because there's play of vulnerability for her suddenly coming out of nowhere. Okay. Sorry, there's like a lot going on. So Shahanas, yes, you can be added. Baby Munroe, yes, you can be added. Just like and sub. And when you do that, I'll add you, okay? And Alexis C, I'm going to put you on the list. Thank you for donating. Lightning Spark says, I'm so busy. Who's? Oh, right, okay. Lightning Spark says, I kind of accepted that we wouldn't talk again, because I didn't really expect her to come back. But now I feel bad that she's feeling sad, and I felt like I had to see what she had to say, because she's been ghosting me back and forth this whole year, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But she's always coming back to reach out. Oh, okay. So I understand that you're really trying to figure out what's on her mind, but this is more so, what are you going to do about it? You know, I'm not trying to like bully you. It's really, it almost feels like a test. Like it feels like it's a test for your character and who you want to be, for how you're going to respond to your triggers, so to speak. Minya Rose, yes you can. Perfect. All right, I'm going to put you guys all on the list. so I don't forget. Let me just do this really quickly, lightning spark. Okay, so you got this whole spread like right here, lightning spark. Now I want to see what's going on. What is going on? Hold on. It's not that I'm confused, it's just that it looks so intense. All right. So it's kind of weird because what I'm seeing is really fuzzy, and what I can tell you is just based off of what I'm feeling. So here's the first card out of those three. It says Sacred Pool, but can you see that there's like this girl in the water, and she's basically, you know, barely staying afloat. I think that she has mental health issues, and she's struggling right now. It almost looks like, how do I say it? It's almost like she's a shell of herself, and it really just looks like there's no battery left in her, if that makes any sense. LOL, you forgot my name on the list. Oh, oops, sorry. You donated after Violent Angel. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I do a read and then I go back to, I need a mod, you know? Oh, shoot, dang it. I had to do something really fast. Well, I'm glad you guys are here to help me out, you know? All right. I misspelled it, but whatever. All right, so I felt like I was being tested because my coworker Zoraida was dealing with the same issue about some guy coming back to her, and I told her that she should leave it alone. And then Evelyn comes back that same day, and I told Zoraida that I felt like I was being tested to take my own advice, even though I didn't. You know, that's really interesting that you say that. I don't know what you mean exactly by taking your own advice, by leaving it alone. I don't know who you were trying to leave alone. I don't know if it's those girls, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to what you mean by being tested and trying to take your own advice of leaving it alone. But yeah, she's hanging on for dear life, and she's struggling. But this is you, and this. Oh, why is somebody knocking at the door? Sorry, somebody's knocking at the door. I think it's just Amazon. I can't answer the door right now. So this is you, and it says wishing well, and you are leaving that. What is that? It looks like I don't even know. It looks like gold on like rocks or something. Just like that. And it's hard for you to leave this alone because it's so weird. It's like on one hand, like you're telling yourself or you're trying to help her, but on the other hand, you can't help but to be controlling and possessive and obsessive. I meant because some guy tried coming back to Zoraida, but she knew she wasn't good for that. Yeah, but you said that you felt like you were being tested to take your own advice, like to leave who alone, you know? Unless it's those girls that you're talking about. And it's, when I hold on to this card and I look at it, it just looks like a pain in your heart. Like you're leaving and it hurts you to leave, but it's like you're doing this for the good of all. And I have to tell you that right there, that is incredibly, I want to say noble, because somebody that struggles with making the right decisions when they weren't taught or they weren't developed under the right circumstances, you know what I mean? For them to go against their own odds is very brave and strong, okay? And it's cool that there's gold, and I don't know what that mask is about. I think you're just leaving behind who you used to be by making this decision. Does that make sense to you so far, Lightning Spark? I have one more card left, by the way. Hi, Dr. Positive Tales. How are you? I literally was like, dude, I need a mod. Find a Donuts. Hi, how are you? Oh, that's good. Lightning Spark says, yeah, I just don't know because Evelyn never says much when she reaches out, and I don't know what to do. Okay, it makes sense. Perfect. That's all I needed to hear. So with the last card, it says coming apart, and you were saying that you needed to take your own advice about leaving it alone. It's funny how you mentioned Zoraida and Evelyn, because it's almost like when you make this decision, suddenly it has like a domino effect of your future decisions and your actions and your behaviors, and suddenly it's almost like a spiritual awakening where like something within you, like imagine like your body, right? And the inside of you is made of light, but your body looks black. And suddenly it's like you're made of clay, and then there's a crack on your face, and the light is just, it can't help but to be seen. And so that's what's happening with you when you decide to make that choice. And then I feel the energy of Zoraida and Evelyn beside you, as if they were standing beside you, but it's like you don't need them anymore. You don't need them to think about or to hold on to for stability, or whatever it is, the reason you do what you think you need to do. And suddenly, for the first time in your life, you're just like, I don't need anybody to survive. Like, so I don't know. It's just like, I can feel the way that your mind thinks, and it's not quite there yet, but you're at this fine line where you're like, I feel different. And I feel like I know what Jackie means when she says I'm different. In the sense that, like, you're just, the way that you develop is just very, I don't know. It just felt like there was no empathy or something like that. Like very like antisocial characteristics. Again, I'm not a doctor, but it just, something is not there in your mind. Lenny Spark says, it's kind of weird, but I feel like when I help Zoraida and be there, it feels like I'm helping myself somehow, because I feel like sort of similar, but I don't know. I understand what you mean when you say that, all these things, they feel connected. But I think it's because you have an issue with enmeshment. And basically, you don't know where you begin or end. So you're confusing yourself with others. And then back to your first question. So the second question is, yeah, your angels are watching out for you, and your guides are watching out for you, because this is a test for you to make the right decision. And when you do make that right decision, then you will come to realize more of who you really are. And that is always a beautiful thing. And the first question was like, why did she come back to you, blah, blah, blah. She's just depressed. I really think that she's really energetically and emotionally and spiritually low right now. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I hope that those answered your questions. And I do feel like I put you in a better place, because it's like, oh, damn, I want a better life, so I'm going to make that right decision. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps you, Lightning Spark. Find a Donuts, are you here to get a reading? Because Ericka says that she wants one. Lightning Spark says, and then I notice people are always open to me right away, and I feel like they come to me for help. Oh, you're welcome, Lightning Spark. I mean, that's probably a different thing. I really think that you have a very giving and soft soul. And maybe those experiences are there to show you that, that's who you really are and stuff. Dr. Positive Tales, sure, we can do that. How do I say this? So Dr. Positive Tales, I'm not sure if you remember how my thing goes, but I think it's better if you copy and pasted my list, because then you could see, you know, how I'm doing things, because the paid people, they go first. So Lightning Spark is done. So next is Empress. All right, so Empress, where are you at? All right, so by the way, you guys, I only do 5 free reads for the first 5 subs, new subs, so we only have 1 person left. Felix, thank you for sending a donation. All right, where's my selenite? Oh, there it is. Okay, I've been researching some goddesses I resonate with. Where am I in my progress and finding myself? That's funny that you say that, because I have a goddess deck right now, so I'm gonna pull that out. Oh, okay, no worries, Dr. Positive Tales. Okay, so Find a Donuts didn't respond, so Ericka Woodring said that she wanted a reading, so can you like and sub, Ericka? And then I'll put you on the list, okay? All right, and then let me just double check on Felix really quick. So, oh damn, okay. All right, Ericka, just like and sub and I'll put you on the list, all right? Okay, so Dr. Positive Tales, that's what the list looks like so far, okay? Just so you have a mental vision of it and where we're going. Thanks for helping me out. Okay, so I'm gonna do Empresses really quickly. All right, so Empress Daisy, I felt called to get the Goddess book at this witch shop, and I read the first 3 chapters. I had so many synchronicities, it was crazy. That's awesome. That's really cool. All right, so, okay. All right, so your first card is Inner Wisdom. What was your first question? Oh yeah, where's your progress in finding yourself? All right. Oh, by the way, this one says Athena. That's the goddess, and it says, "You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom, and I take appropriate action without delay." All right. What is it with owls lately? Because there's an owl right here too. Your sister is obsessed with owls. You know, I think the reason why the guides and the angels, they're not telling me where you are in your spiritual progress is because it's almost like, okay, they're telling me, oh wow, they just showed me that progress basically is not linear. So when you start to love yourself for what has happened to you, you know, say that you become 40 years old, not immediately, but over time. And when you're 40, that's when you really love yourself and you know who you are. When you're 40 at that age, you know, hypothetically, you look back at when you were younger and you say, I know exactly why I feel the way that I did, and my emotions were just as valid as they are today. So there is no such thing as where am I in my progress. I think that's what they're trying to say, because we are whole and we are complete already. Whoa, shit. Sunki's beautiful. I don't remember you. I'm sorry. Damn, yo. I'm gonna put you on timeout because that was there you go. I'm gonna put that right there. All right, so does that make sense with you so far, Empress Daisy? I think by you know, putting yourself on this linear path with levels, you become harder on yourself and you start to have expectations. And then when those expectations aren't met, you know, we start to be very disappointed, maybe even ashamed and stuff like that. Yeah, you have to keep reminding yourself that you're already there. I mean, you could do that too. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I have like a backwards perspective of it because that's what they showed me. that backwards perspective. It's not about racing or getting to the goal. I don't know. I feel like have you ever had those moments before where you suddenly watch a video and you realize that the feelings that you were so ashamed of, or the parts of yourself that you were so ashamed of, you realize that you didn't deserve that. And because you didn't deserve that, who you are is completely whole and completely fine and perfect. And just by having those little snippets of those visions, you start to realize that there are no levels. Oh, damn. Okay, so I'm going to say, Boris, I see your question. I'm unable to give you a free read, but if you would like to donate, you are welcome to do that. Okay, I'm going to play it by the rules, all right? Okay, so I'm glad that you said yes. Now, let's see. And by saying that, yeah, dude. I mean, it's what I've experienced in the past too, and that's what our angels want me to share with you. It's a spam, maybe. Let's see. So yeah, basically, don't worry where you are progress-wise. All right. So, what are you ready for your second question, Empress, or did that not feel like completely answered? I feel like it did, but I don't know. Let me know. Uh-oh. I think, oh my God, are you able to like untime her? Yeah. Positive Tales is on her phone, so she did an accident. Yeah, shit. Dr. Positive Tales. I don't know if that was spam or not. And thank you for saying that, baby Munroe. Mental health and suicide awareness is very, very, very important, because the only reason I believe that suicide is so prevalent is because it's not talked about so much. You wanted to talk to your dad, Mark. Okay, no problem. All right, do you have a specific question for Mark, or? Baby Munroe says, of course, it's such a heavy topic and unspoken of, but it's not the kind of thing to go to tarot for. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I'm not saying that I'm offended. I mean, I'm not offended. It's just that, like, when you tap into tarot, you're tapping into divine source, and sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like you could get the right response. I don't know. It depends on what the person needs. Oh, okay. Daisy, Empress Daisy says Mark is a spirit guide. Just call him Daz as a joke. I mean, it's not really a joke, right? Because I'm not gonna get into too much personal stuff. But sometimes we just, need to say things like that. I don't know. All right. So, damn girl. Okay. So your second card says leap of faith. Says take a leap. What does it say? Take a leap and put your heart's true desire into action. So the reason why I made that face is because I understand what it's like to be afraid of, making your dreams into reality. I get it. But I also want to say that, it doesn't have to be like, if I push this button, then boom, like nothing's like so black and white like that. It just looks like you're almost desperate, almost pleading for some light to come your way. I actually did a TikTok reading. By the way, guys, I do have a TikTok. It's at Heart to Heart Readings, just like my Instagram. And also, if you're blah, 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 if you want a more comprehensive reading, you can go out to my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, and my services are in my description, okay? Now, where are we at? I don't remember. Sorry. I always get like spacey when I do my readings and stuff. But you know what? I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately too. But yes, right. So it's like you're waiting for that light to come in. And with that TikTok reading that I did, it was more so a message for suicidality, actually, you know, quite relevant. But what I saw in the TikTok collective, the population, is that they were using this calculator, and basically it was symbolic for like, okay, so much bullshit is happening to me that if one more shit adds up, I'm gonna lose it, you know? But for you, it's like you're waiting for light to come in to show you the way, which is really, really cool. It's like the opposite, you know? I don't know why I just saw that, but like, it's like Mark kind of like, it's almost like Mark gave you a compliment. Like I'm seeing Mark giving you a compliment, but that compliment looks symbolically like a light, and it enters your soul, and you do this smile, like you're just like, okay, like I, like, okay, I don't even know, I can't even do it, but it's like there's attitude along with your appreciative response, if that makes any sense. Why did I see that? Okay. They're just saying that was more like a deflective technique. Like you can't really take compliments because I think you think that doesn't reflect you, you know, those compliments. So when it comes to getting what you want, it's kind of the same thing. You're hiding from it. Does that make sense to you or no? Let me know. You're not expecting me to say that? Why not? Mm-hmm. Which part do you want me to explain? Like, where are you confused, I guess? And Violet Angel says, would you make a video on how to channel spirit guides? You know, I've thought about it, but I do so in a way that is so natural to me that you could use the same technique, but there is no technique. Really, there isn't. Like, all you need to do is clear your mind through meditation first, and that's going to get the ball rolling. It's really just clearing out energetic stagnation or heavy energy. You know, you can do that through meditation. You can do that through exercise, yoga. And then once you have your mind clear, you just use your imagination. That's basically it. I promise you. But you have to ask for protection first because you don't want to be talking to the wrong spirits and you don't want to invite the wrong ones. That's happened to me before. So yeah, those are my tips. All right. So Daisy says, can you explain more about receiving the compliments? Yeah. So compliments come your way. And then when you get that, you deflect it back. It's like you can't take that compliment. Like you don't know how to accept it or hold it within you, or to really see that that's what other people see too. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. And that's where it is. And then the jump after that was in relation to you following your dreams, because it's the same thing as accepting any form of positivity, which is something that you feel, I don't know if it's because you're undeserving or, I mean, I guess that would be it, right? Because we are all beautiful, wonderful, positive beings. There's so many things to us that are so wonderful. It's just that we're taught that we're not, you know? Daisy says, before I needed the compliment, so I always fished for them. Now I went to the other extreme. And yeah, that makes sense because you don't know how to find that middle, because that middle is you. It's kind of like like when I go to the gym. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, because I can also feel, like, oh, like that person has really like huge toned muscles, and I'm over here like. But when I go to the gym, I would notice that people would either try to look better than you and puff themselves up, or they would completely hide themselves. So they don't have that middle. Felix donated, yes. Dr. Positive Tales. And Alexis says, yes, I met it today with tourmaline and selenite. I have that right now on my chest. And my God, I was getting some messages and good vibes. I had a great nap afterwards. Yeah, see, it's just an experience. It's a personal experience. And I understand that people want to be taught because they think that they can't do it. But it's just like going through life. It's a personal experience. I'm repeating myself, but does that make sense? Vishal, hi, how are you? So, yes, you get it? All right, cool, Daisy. And and I totally get it. I totally get it. When I was working at my old job, I feel like I wasn't like spiritually, I don't want to say spiritually woke, because I feel like I am really spiritually woke. It's just I didn't see the light either. I didn't see the light within me either to push myself to make those dreams come true. But once I quit, suddenly my frequency was just so free and so high that, I got this amazing job, and then I have like hella views on like one of my TikTok videos that just exploded in like 2 days, and like it's a process again, so it's almost like the message again is to not rush it, even if you are not uncomfortable, and even if you don't know how to get to that level. I don't like to say that. Does that make sense, Daisy? It's like, even if you feel like crap, like there's a reason for it. And you don't have to push yourself out of feeling like crap. You can let things happen organically. That's kind of what I did. I kind of let life force me to get out of my current situation, which was hard. Probably the harder way, in my opinion, but what you want is totally there. Booma, I'm sorry, the list is already closed. Daisy says, yeah, I've been trying to rest and feel it instead of being like, okay, let's improve more. Hey says, that's my strategy too. I know, right? That's cool though, because I feel like that means we're chill. Does that make sense? Like, whatever, it'll come, Violin Angel, my old job was working at a framing store. In that framing store, my parents were my managers. And as you can guess, it was awful. All right, so Empress Daisy, do you feel like you got the reading that you needed? Mm-hmm. Sure, you can join it again. I would have to put you after Felix, though, if that's okay. So Dr. Positive Tales, Lightning Spark is done, Empress Daisy is done, and Empress Daisy is going right after Felix. All right, so Violent Angel is next. What's your question, Violent Angel? All right. Would A be open to starting a relationship again if I reach out? Wait, have I done a reading for you before? I don't remember. Anyway. Okay, let's do this card. I feel like I don't really need to use the deck, but I'll use it anyway. So. Oh, okay. I thought it was for me, so I started to do a little breather. This card, it says purification, but it's also for you, Violin Angel. So it says that it is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So it looks like, can you see it? There you go. Okay. All right. The water filleth over. Can you see that cup? Like the water's just dripping over. I want to say, has somebody been drinking too much? Or I'm trying to figure out if somebody's drinking too much, or if you're just living the high life right now. I'm really confused. Maybe open to starting a relationship again if I reached out. Here's what I feel. What I feel is that it's a very, very delicate balance that you and A are at right now, because it's like when one person does something, suddenly the scale goes like this. Or if the other person does something, it's like, oh my God, like, you know, it just feels like unstable. That's the word. Unstable. Unstable to the point where, how unhealthy is this relationship? Like, does it ever go to the extreme of like self-harm behavior? I have to ask, because I feel like I'm seeing that. I'm seeing like different things in this, you know, symbolic cup that fills over. Okay, I don't know. We argued a lot and then broke up suddenly. And how sudden did you guys break up? Oh, a few months ago? Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Your guys just said the glass is half empty. And we all know that that means that somebody is not seeing the complete truth and the positivity of the situation. And you asked me, would A be open to starting a relationship again if you reached out? There's something missing. I just can't put my finger on it. What's going on right now? Okay. All right. So here's what they're saying. The reason why there was that scale that was so sensitive to being tipped over and really just felt really unstable is because you guys basically need space apart right now. Whatever it is, your words really trigger each other emotionally. And when one person says something, suddenly it could, I don't know if it's chaos or what, but it's just not ideal. Nobody wants to be in that situation, you know, because it just feels uncomfortable. So the reason why you guys are at where you are right now is because it's what you need. You need that space apart so that you can process your emotions alone, so that you don't drag the other person in, he doesn't drag you in, and it just becomes a mess. Does that make sense, Violin Angel? So would he be open? If you want to fight, you know, you'd be looking forward to that. But in terms of like, will the relationship blossom again? For some reason, I see A being very, very small. I don't know if he's ready again, to be honest. Like, I see him like lash out at you inappropriately, because it's very easy for him to be triggered because he doesn't know how to solve his emotions on his own. That's literally what I saw. Does that make sense, Violin Angel? She says, I'm trying to move. I just literally can't. Like, each time I'm almost moving on something. What? Oh, you're trying to move on. I literally just can't. Like, each time I'm almost moving on, something always brings me back to him. Yeah, but yo, he's not your stability. And I think you really need to come to learn that. Otherwise, it's going to be a dramatic, dramatic few months for you. You know what I mean? Your guides are saying that, I say this a lot. Apparently a lot of people go through this, but your guides are saying that it's enmeshment. You don't know where you end and you don't know where you begin. And enmeshment comes with a dependency on other people to fulfill you in whatever the way is unique to, you know, your needs that are unmet, kind of a thing. This could be a very, very chaotic relationship if you go back to it and if you decide to stick it out. Just saying, it'll be very unhealthy, very toxic. Suddenly, you guys just won't be the same people anymore. And honestly, it just looks like you guys are just better off not being so close right now. Okay, Violin Angel, I feel like I have to leave it there. Okay, perfect. All right, so Alexis C is next. Where are you at, Alexis C? Voris, you got blocked on accident. Like, someone thought that you were spam, so somebody accidentally blocked you. It was nothing personal. All right, Boris, I have to say that we are operating off of rules here. And the way that rules go is that it's only the first 5 people that are able to get a free read if you're a new sub. You are always welcome to donate $5. Otherwise, there's a lot more help that you can get outside of this. You know, you don't have to go to a reader. You know, you can go to a trusted friend. You could call a hotline. You could seek therapy. Okay, so I'm just playing by the rules, okay? All right, so Alexis C says, what's the download on my love life? I've been wanting to get pretty, write love letters to whomever I'm to be with, and always have this intense feeling that feels like something is coming my way. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that you understand, Boris. And I have this intense feeling that feels like something is coming my way. Ooh, let's look. I'm excited for you. DI just donated for 1 question on PayPal. Perfect. We'll put you on the list. And you are very much loved, Boris. I just want to say that, because look at what baby Munroe is sending you. Just lots of hearts. Dr. Positive Tales. DI donated. All right. So should I put that on the list, Dr. Positive Tales, or did you want to do that? Also, guys, don't forget to vote, okay? I know that was random, but please don't forget to vote. All right. So, ooh, okay. All right. Alexis C, you got the card coming to life, and it's upside down. Don't freak out, okay? I feel like I always have to say that because, I don't know, our mind tends to jump to something scary, you know? All right. Oh, thank you, Dr. Positive Tales. All right. Yeah, shit. Something is coming your way. All right, I'm going to put it facing upward, but do you see how this person is like emerging from smoke? All right, something. Oh, okay. They said that you're manifesting. Have you been doing that or something like that? I mean, manifesting, it doesn't have to be like a, what is it called? Like something voluntary, like a desire is the perfect manifestation. Okay, you've been intensely, that's intense. You've been intensely manifesting. All right, there you go. So whatever it is that you're manifesting is really, really coming for you, but it just feels like, I want to say that it's going to come in a big bang kind of experience. But the weird thing is that I'm also getting this this soft whisper, this smoke, as if it'll come through mysteriously, and you'll just look and you'll be like, I don't see anything. But then you'll just see synchronicities everywhere. Boom, 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 3 through 3, so like a bunch of numbers, or maybe even symbols that you just keep seeing. And you'll be like, oh shit. Like, I know exactly what this is. Sorry, my dog is itchy. Yeah, I'm not worried about you not knowing whatever this is. Okay, you've been seeing numbers. And Boris says, you guys are happy while I'm crying seeing you help other people when I had rejected. But it's okay, I understand the rules, no problem. I'm gonna look if some help, no problem here. You're welcome. All right, so yeah, you've been seeing a lot of numbers. I think it's oh, okay, you know what they showed me? They showed me like an ice cream and then like a little cherry on top. So damn, you paid me to say this. But they don't want me to ruin the icing on top for you. Like, if I were to tell you what it was, like, you'd be like, ugh, now I know. I think your guides, they want it to be a surprise for you. They want it to be a present for you. I think the most that I can tell you is that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is coming at you super fast. Like, it's coming at you like a rocket. It's almost like I'm seeing you like on like a rocket ship. I don't know. And there's like a seat and like you're shaking and you're like holding on for dear life. Like the chair is just like vibrating. You're like, oh shit. I was just wondering if it was my twin flame because I was so concerned about my looks more heavily. Is it a twin flame? I think you hit the nail on the dot. I really think you did. I don't know what it is, but there's an emphasis with a lot of sweets. Like, do you like ice cream? Like, do you like eating a lot of cake or something like that? Because I can taste it. I can taste like cream. And it's like, you'll be going out on dates with this person and you're just eating like a lot of sweets. Like, he'll like treat you out to like, I don't know, cake or something like that. Chocolate cake, okay. Who the fuck is James Laporta? I don't know who that is. Aw, look at my dog. You're so silly, bunny. Eee. Sorry, I'm distracted by him. But anyways. All right. Yeah, dude, this is somebody that you're gonna marry. I'm always told I have a lot of abundance coming too. And I mean, twin flames are filled with abundance. It's like a basket filled with Easter eggs and like you found them all, Alexis C, but I was just like, why am I always worried about not looking busted? Let's see. I mean, first of all, I have to say that your twin flame doesn't give a crap about what you look like. Your twin flame just loves you, and love has nothing to do with looks. So I'm not sure about like the physical appearance part. Oh, your guide says that it's your hormones lately. Your hormones can dictate what you think about yourself and like what you want to wear and shit like that. It's crazy. Because it's been giving me anxiety, lol, because I'm in the unknown. Well, you're not in the unknown now, because you know what's coming for you. It's coming at you fast. You wanted to know more about his personality? You could donate a question for that if you want to. If you want to know that, you're welcome to do that. Yes, the big H. Let me go back to your original question. I think you were asking, like, what's the download on your love life? Yeah, dude, you already freaking know. You already freaking know it's your twin flame. But yeah, okay, shit. He likes to give you a lot of presents. Like, he likes to give you a lot of flowers. I I think sweets are definitely one of them because it just looks like you like to eat sweets. Like I just taste like cream in my mouth. All right, you're gonna donate? Okay. So I'm gonna go on to the next person, okay? And then Alexis C. And then Alexis C. We will do your reading after who? After who would it be? After DI, because I know DI did donate as well. So this is where we are at right now. Felix is next, by the way. Sorry about that, DI. Sorry if you got confused, but Felix is next right now. You go by D. My dog's name is Dee Dee. But you know, it means little brother in Chinese. Fat face. That's so sad. I'm sorry that you have to say something like that. But anyways, how do I do this? There you go. Oh, I like how you donated 555. Thank you for that. All right. So Felix says, I actually went to my doctor and he lied about me having twisted intestines. What the fuck? Who would say that? Okay. Oh my god, I can't even. Okay. Let me just do a little breather. Oh, wow, that came out super fast. Okay. All right. So the card that you got is Storm Fields and it was upside down. All right. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So your question is any angel messages for tonight or messages in general? Okay. Let's see. You know what? I feel like I have to say something. I'm actually really glad that Ed Kemper said that. Because it's like, yeah, that's something you want to say to hurt somebody, but then I noticed like how resilient I've become, and it's like I don't know, it's just crazy. Anyway, Felix, any angel messages for tonight that can connect to the card that you have? I think this is the card for you. It just really just jumped out right now. First of all, I really do have to say, well, I'm gonna put it upright because then you could see the image. That was corny, fat face. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't want to get into it too much because I feel like there's a lot of people like this. But yeah, you guys, you know, there will always be people who try to drag you down. And the unfortunate thing is that a lot of the population does feel that way. Because people need to drag other people down in order to breathe, and that's just really how humanity unfortunately works right now. So if somebody says that to you, you can either decide if you want to take that or you can decide to use it as a compliment to your strength. All right. So, okay. I do have to say, Felix, that it looks like sad. It looks like you've got a storm ahead of you. I just have to say that really quickly. It just looks like there's a lot going on in your mind, almost as if it's hard for you to process something. And it looks like it's like you're a computer that can't compute because there's just too much in your mind. And to me, that looks like a sign of like depression. And I do remember, you know, you and I doing a reading together, and you did mention that you would experience that too, right? Right. Okay. So, okay. So here's where your angels, they want to come in. I just saw like a glow of white light, and they're smiling. They're just smiling so big. Let's see. What are you trying to say? All right, so they show me that it looks like what hurts you the most is stagnancy. Does that make sense to you? The feeling that you can't get out of whatever it is that you can't get out. No. I never said you're gonna die. I never said that. Wait, did I say die? No, I don't think, I never explicitly said that it was you though. Oh man, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people like that. And I just feel like I wanted to take that experience to remind you all that you could decide how you want to take that. Because of a lot of the world is like that, you know, and you don't have to be dragged down with it. Close family member, okay. I don't think that was you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did think that, and you probably picked up on that last reading. But I don't think that it's, how do I put this? So yes, sorry, I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to say this. Like, I definitely did think that last reading, you know, that was kind of like where I was going. But for this week, like when you're talking about this and you're saying this, like I also have to say that I feel like guides would never tell you when you're going to die. Because what's the point in that? You know, like angels, they're all about information and trying to get you to expand and to grow. And so for me to just be like, you're going to die. Like what can you do with that information, you know? So yeah, don't think that, because I don't feel like that's what's happening to you either. No, they won't, plus free will change the outcome. Yeah, you can change the outcome on that too, dude. Minia says, yes, very true. I learned to laugh at insult. That's beautiful. All right. So anyways, as I was saying, because we were saying that you get hurt the most when you feel stagnant and you feel like you can't get out of this stagnancy. All right. So what they're saying is that stagnancy is more like an idea. I mean, I guess you could say that stagnancy really does exist, because we could, you know, choose the same, I guess, the same actions over and over and receive the same consequences. But I don't think we will ever receive the same consequences. And I always do feel like we are always expanding regardless of how much we don't want it or how much we're not aware of it. So stagnancy it's more like a thought, you know? And depression is also a thought, because we can't have depression without our brains. Felix, she saw light in the beginning. Yes. Yeah. And I feel like it's just a way to restructure your perspective. Thank you for saying that, Dr. Positales. What was I saying, though? Right. Okay. So it's interesting that it's almost like I'm not saying it's your worst fear. It just looks like that's where you struggle the most, when you feel like you're stagnant. That's not who you are inside, though, because what I see inside is like, hear me out. You feel, okay, I see a soul, right? And as I feel into that soul, it feels empty. Like it feels like you're really transparent. But then you have this like hard exterior to you. So it's almost like there's movement within you, but it's like I don't know, I can't explain. Does that make sense so far, Felix? Like you when you think, you know, you tend to daydream, or like your thoughts just go woo. I know. I also have another one back here too. My little sidekicks. But anyways, Felix, And then when you talk, you also talk a lot. I remember. So it's like you have a lot of movement within you, almost like what I can symbolize this with, or like whatever, is feng shui. Like there's just a lot of movement of air within you and stuff like that. But then this hard exterior, it's interesting because like you almost put on like a tough side to you. And I think that probably has to do with the way that we're conditioned through society. You know, men, they have to appear tough and like they don't have emotions and stuff like that. Or at least I can't get myself to move. Like physically? But as you respond, Felix, I want to clarify by saying I don't think that this is a prediction of you having depression, because why is that going to help anybody? It's more like I think what you're dealing with right now, and I think they're just trying to show you who you really are. So feeling motivation but procrastinating. Oh, okay, I see. You can't get yourself. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that top part. It's kind of like feeling motivated, but physically I can't control myself. Internally, you have a lot of movement within you, but in the 3D world, maybe you don't portray that. Oh, dude, shit, that was powerful. Have you ever thought about that, Felix? Yes. Have you guys ever seen that like cat meme where like somebody replaces their voice with a cat meowing? It's like, yes. Yeah, I don't know, it just sounds funny. But anyways, yeah, and adding on top of that, your exterior, I think it's what weighs you down, because it's like you have a very light interior, a very light inner spiritual soul body, but it's like you are so tired and strained from having to pretend like you are someone you're not. Mental illness like depression can cause that a lot. I struggle with that too. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I hear you 100%. I like you, Ericka. So what I see, Felix, is that naturally you have an air of confidence within you, and an air of, I don't know how to say it, mischief. Because it's like you know that you're really a quick thinker, like smart, and you know that you're smart because you think of something before somebody else says it or thinks it. And for some reason, within that gap of time, when you think about it first, you use that time to be like, I don't know why. Felix says, I have a job I don't like, and it's such a different personality. And maybe that's something that's, weighing you down, I think it's hard for you to not be who you are. And it's hard on everybody. Like, it's really hard on everybody. And it reminds me of how society teaches people that we are only one, like we only have, what's the word? Like one sexual orientation. Like we only have one interest. Or like, this race is the most important and the most visible. And to err outside of that, for the people that do, it's really heavy, I feel like I didn't really say what I need to say clearly, but I think you just need to know who you are, Felix, and be like, you know what? Fuck it. This doesn't resonate with me, this doesn't resonate with me, and this doesn't either. And when you do reach those moments of stagnancy, you're just going to be like, ha, like, what even is stagnancy? And then you kind of get into like the philosophical questioning of what stagnancy is. And maybe you get a little sidetracked. I don't know, your mind just like goes a lot like, Negative thoughts cover the positive thoughts like a blanket, and we are caged from within. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. It's kind of like what I was saying about our identity. We're taught and we're told that we're supposed to be something that we can never achieve. Like, what the fuck? So obviously everybody's miserable. You know, there's so many advertisements out there for like young girls. You know, there's what, like detox teas and like diet shit and like stuff for your skin, stuff for your waist, and like what? Just what? What? I don't know. It's crazy, man. So dumb and restrictive and but anyways, to get to your point, Felix, you just need to lift out. I know it sounds hard. I mean, it sounds like what I'm saying is easy, but it's not that easy to get there. But now you know that you just need to embrace yourself. And with embracing yourself also comes with discovering who you are again. Okay, Felix? So, you know, your angels, they say it's easy and they smile at you. And that's the truth. I think it's hard. I think it's hard. But it's harder to, you know, make yourself into someone that you're not. All right, so DI, where you at, girl? And I'm going to pee after DI's message because I really have to pee. Oh, no, Felix. It's okay. You can replay it. But, you know, what the? You know what? I think you should just replay it. Alaya Brenner. Hi, how are you? All right, DI says, I wanted to know about a person of interest. Tim, does he have feelings for me that he'll convey? I go by D. Thanks much. I think a card would be a little easier. Not that one, they said. Okay. I'm doing well, Alaya. Good to see that you're doing great. And if you're not doing great and you're just saying that you're doing great, sorry, I'm intense, people. It's okay, too. All right. Damn, you got 2 cards. Okay. All right. So you wanted to know if he has feelings for you that he will express to you. Right? All right. All right. So you got the card receptivity, and immediately, right off the bat, what that means to you is that you need to accept what he says. Have you thought about that? Yes, these are my puppies. Does that make sense to you so far, DI? Like, it's not so much him coming towards you. It's more like, it's just you being receptive. Like, okay, you're not sure. That's okay. Let me see what they have to say. Okay, damn. Okay, hold on. They're just talking really fast. They have a lot of things to say. Like, I don't know. It just, damn. Ooh. All right. They said that they're your spiritual teacher. All right. They want me to pee first, so I'm going to do that really quick, okay? Let me just do that. I'll be right back. You can look at my dogs while I'm in the bathroom. I'm back. Okay, cool. Ugh. What? She's going to make some bullshit? Why you left us here to entertain the... What? I don't know what's happening. Charlatan! Charlatan! That's such an old... what's it called? Like an old phrase. Like, sounds like the medieval times. But anyway. Who was that happened to? DI, right. So. You're welcome, DI. Okay, so let's see what's going on first of all. All right, so you know what I see, DI? I see that, you know, you are looking for him to convey those feelings of, like, I don't know, romance or like appreciation. Are you guys like dating? Like, how long have you guys been dating, or is this new? Actually, you know what? I'm kind of glad that there's like a lot of like, what's the word? Trolls. Because that means that I have a lot of views. That's why they're here. Okay, you're not dating. Okay, so what's the context on you guys right now? Oh, wait, what? Said, well, we used to work together. We are now in separation and no contact at the moment. And you like him, right? And he likes you? Or you don't know that? Yeah, Dr. Positive Tales, they both donated already. I think uh, I had an original list so that you would be able to see it, but I'm not sure if you did see it or not. So let me, here's where we're at right now. Like that. All right, Dr. Positive Tales? Oh, wait, you know what? Fuck. I need to put Empress on there. I'm all like, all right, Dr. Positive Tales? I think it was like that. Does that look right to you, Empress? Okay, DI says, I don't know that about him. Okay, so basically what you're asking is, does he like you, right? Okay, all right, there you go. I'm gonna redraw these cards because I feel like my energy of confusion went into the cards, and like, I don't know, the cards are confusing me back. It's like a mirror. Okay. All right, you got the Leap of Faith card. Girl, I think your guides are just telling you, like, dude, just ask him. Just ask him. Like, you know, I get a lot of people that ask me questions like that. Like, they ask me, what does blah, blah, blah think about me? Does he have feelings for me? And I do respond. But I only respond based off of what I get, the impression that I get from the guides and stuff like that. But for you, what they're telling you is like, you need to ask him. DI says, no, I'm always taking the first step. I can't do that anymore. Okay, can you talk about that a little bit more? Is Heart still here? I want someone to treat me like I have always treated others. I am always making the first move and first effort. I want to know if this person will do the same. Oh, okay. Are you like resentful towards him? Because it looks like you're building up. Are you sure? Because that's just what I'm seeing. You're not resentful. You're positive. Okay, that's good. I just don't feel that. Like, I really do feel there's anger behind you saying positive. I'm going to tell you what I read, okay? And then when I'm done with my reading, then you can tell me I'm I'm positive that I'm not resentful. Okay. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see. Did you like come to terms with it or something? And that's why you're not resentful? Like, never mind, sorry. I think I'm just really tired. Like, come to terms with the fact that, like, oh, wait, no, never mind. I just heard something in my head, so I had to say it, but never mind. Let's just exclude that. Sorry, I'm just, like, hella exhausted, but let me just take a few moments to myself. Yeah, I know. It can be tiring to channel because there's so much effort and emphasis on little details, and you have to catch them all. Yeah, you feel me? Yes. It's okay though, Di. Don't feel bad, okay? All right. So the card that I drew for clarification, it says commitment. And it doesn't look like he's the one, like Tim is the one reaching out to you. I think there's something that we both are missing. I think there might be something that you are missing. So you're not telling me that because you don't know what you're missing. I'm going to tell you what I feel in my gut. Let me just think about how I can translate that gut feeling. There's always this feeling within you of a loss, something that you feel like you can never get. It's almost like this child that never is appreciated. So when it comes to Tim, it's like I see you doing this, like Tim, but you're looking at his back and you're tapping his shoulder. And he's like, yeah. And you're just like deflated already. Now what is that? Is it like not the response that you're getting? Like he's not giving you the response that you're wanting? Because when I see him turn to you, it doesn't look like he's turning to you like out of excitement and out of chemistry. It just looks like he's been working hard and he's tired. He's just like, yeah. Because it's like you want something, but he's not meeting that. Maybe because he's not totally feeling you. Yeah, you're not in contact at the moment, but would you ever be? Okay. Why did you say this card? I'm getting confused. I look crazy talking to myself. All right. So you want somebody to love you, right? You want somebody to appreciate you. You want somebody to hold you. Sorry, my husband walked by, and then when an energy comes, it kind of disrupts my train of thought. But did you turn the AC off?
Yeah.
Why? Can you turn it back on? But I'm hot.
I just came out of this one.
Are you gonna stay in the room? Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry, I'm taking hella long time, and like the longer I take, the more nervous I get. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, you want love, and you want affection, and you want to be desired. But do you ever feel like you don't know how to ask for that stuff? Because when I look at this commitment card, there is like a sense of disconnection there. Like Tim is not giving you what you really want. And if he's not giving you what you really want, then maybe he's not all that into you. Like, do you guys text on the daily? Does he compliment your physical appearance? You know, has he ever told you that he's into you, kind of a thing? No. I mean, I'm really asking you that because it's like from these cards, it just looks like you're wanting something that you can't get, but you're approaching things from that foundation, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like to do cut and dry readings. I always like to show, me and the angels always like to show people where they're really at so that they can come into awareness of basically what it is that they don't know. I'm so lost. I don't know what he's thinking. I do, I do yearn for him. Yes. All right. Let's phrase it like this. So, when you imagine what your soulmate looks like, how do you want him to treat you? How do you want to feel around him? You know? And do you get that he's the love of your life? Or do you get that he thinks that you're the love of his life? There you go. Okay, no problem, Dr. Positive Tales. I'm surprised my internet didn't cut off. I don't get that because I do not start like someone thinking they are the love of my life. Fuck. I think like, God damn it. You know what? I really want to do this reading. I really want to complete it, but I feel like people are like, stay forever. I'm lost and you're lost. I don't know what's happening right now. I honestly don't. So you don't know what he's thinking, okay? And you said, I don't get that he thinks that way because we're not at that level yet. I understand that. I just like them and want to gauge how they feel first. And that's a natural thing, but I feel like maybe we're not. But I'm going to say what's at the bottom of my gut, okay? It's like you want to know, but you don't want to ask him. And it's like, I asked why, and you said, because I'm tired of doing that and I want somebody to reach out to me, so I'm going through you. And then I told you, I will catch you in sometime, and you'll get a reading, don't worry. And then we started talking about like how, oh my God, it's taking forever. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna draw one more card. This is driving me nuts. All right, DI, let me know. Do you want to cut this off, or do you want to a refund? I can give you a refund because I feel like I didn't answer your question. Okay. All right. You know what? Just see if you can cancel the payment, and then if you can't, let me know. Yeah, it's taking too long. Sorry about that, DI. That literally never happens. Oh, why don't you want a refund? Okay. Oh, DI, thank you. All right. Well, I appreciate you valuing my time. That's a special empathic quality. There you go. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, so Alexis C, you still here? All right, so Alexis C, you wanted to know the personality of your twin flame, right? Ericka says, sometimes you have to have patience with yourself and others. If you don't know something, it doesn't hurt to ask. If they are really for you, they will understand where you're coming from, at least. Yeah. I mean, I don't know where you stand, DI, but I mean, I feel what Ericka says, too. All right, so, whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, then. Got 3 cards for you. So this is what they look like. I'm going to go into the first one here. It says wide open. Oh, damn. Okay, so he's very emotionally vulnerable, very spiritually open. Like, I can't even do that right now. He's not afraid to feel, and he's not afraid to experience life as it is. And I feel like that's really rare because, I mean, my husband's like that, but I feel like most people, they want to control the outcome. And if something happens to them that isn't what they expected, you know, they crash or like they get disappointed and things like that. But Alexis, this is really cool. Like, I don't know if he travels a lot, because travelers, they tend to be very chill, and whatever life throws at them, they're just like, okay, you know, because they have to. Otherwise, they'll go crazy when they travel. So, yeah, there's that right there. And then you got the talisman card. Yeah, damn, he seems really fucking cool. I really think that he travels a lot. Like, if he's like a backpacker or something like that, they're saying that he takes life by the horns, and not in an aggressive sense, but like, I don't know, he just has this drive to live and to experience life. Like, I just see him like in like a foreign country, and he's just looking at all the fruit that are natural to their environment, you know? And he's just like, oh, damn, like, I'm going to taste all of them. Yes, he has to, because I'm always told he travels a lot. There you go. That makes me feel better. Because, like, I was like, what is happening with the earlier one? But, yeah, so he's just very, very balanced. Like, he knows where he's going, yet at the same time, he goes with the flow. So he doesn't really know, like, what's going to happen in the future, but it's like he has this inner guide, this inner intuition, this inner faith that he's going the right place. And that's really cool. You know, there's this little thingamajig here. I think it's a compass. It reminds me of a compass, but either way, he's just very well-rounded, you know, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, experience-wise. Alexis C, I need someone like that because sometimes I question myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody always needs somebody like this, you know, because a lot of the times our emotions, they go like, oh, you know, they're never in the middle. But when you meet that one person that's like, hey, like, it's okay. And you're just like, oh, okay. I just pray he is patient, especially with me. I mean, you know, when you travel a lot and you're a backpacker, you have to be patient. There's no such thing as being impatient when you're traveling, because it's like you never know what's going to happen. So you can't predict, and so you can't be impatient. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? Okay, cool. I'm glad that you understand. Now with the balancing act, this is the third card. Oh, what? Okay, they said that I'm not done with the second card. So there's like this little, I don't know, is that like a dragon? I don't know. But he's got a little buddy on his shoulder. Well, obviously that little buddy is you. He probably travels because they said he's in high demand within his career. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to tap into that, but oh, you know, it's so cool. There's like a little yin and yang thing at the bottom of on the ground, and that is, you know, a twin flame symbol right there. Let's see. For some reason, I'm not getting too much, but you know, that's you right there, and you accompany with. Obviously, you're in his life, so you're his life partner, and as you guys experience life together, I don't know. It feels like you guys are doing this like long distance thing, or like sometimes you don't go travel with him, like he travels alone. So I think you're right about that business part, actually. But whatever it is, you're always on his mind when he's off to his business stuff. LOL, remember they wanted to be a surprise. That's probably why they won't give you much. Yeah, that too. You know, that too. But I do feel that he will go off to travel alone. Because I don't know, he's just a very free spirit. And if this is business oriented, that would make sense. But I think he just likes his alone time. I think he just likes to be independent. But, you know, he's always like a phone call away kind of a thing. And then for the last card, balancing act, I like how there's 11 right there. That's like a little angel number of support. So sometimes, you know, your relationship, can you see that boat that's balancing on the circle thing on a rope? So sometimes your relationship might go like this, you know, like how a boat is not very stable all the time. That's okay. And they want to tell you, the guides want to tell you that that's normal. That, you know, some relationships, they really do appear and are stable like the majority of the time. But for you guys, it's sometimes the relationship is a little bit wonky, but you have to remember that that's just on the surface, and that the true stability is the unconditional love that you both share with each other. But as you come to, you know, experience your love for each other, you'll come to truly love yourself. And so that's how you'll be able to understand yourself and to understand yourself as an individual and to be an individual. All right, Alexis? So I feel like, you know, them telling you that the unstable part is normal. I think that they just don't want you to think that the world is going to end if it is that way, okay? All right, so we got Empress Daisy. Okay, Empress, what's your question? And is Heart still here? Twinkle Toes, Baby Munroe, Minya Rose. I know Ericka is still here. Empress Daisy says, I want to be nosy and see how my twin is doing, even if they even let me know. All right, let's see. I always like to do that too. Before I met my twin, I was like, where's he from? You know, what is he up to? What's he like? So you got the card commitment. You want to see how he's doing? Like, what do you mean by that? Can you get a little more specific so I can, you know, respond with something more aligned to what you need? Okay, perfect. Eric is here. So is everybody else not here? LOL, Empress, I write letters to mine. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I like that. Okay, perfect. Heart is here. It's awesome. Like, if he's doing what he needs to do as well, is he yearning for me too? Okay. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, what I felt was like him holding onto his heart, and I don't know, he's just a real softie. We've talked about this before, you know, how he's like really not a fuckboy, obviously. But it's like he too can't wait for somebody to like rest in his heart. If that makes any sense. Like when I wrote my twin flame blog, which, oh my god, I can't talk. When I wrote my twin flame blog, which you can see in my website, I wrote that, you know, I had a lot of demons inside of me. And so I confided this with my twin flame, who is my now husband, about everything that I struggled with. And I thought that he would run, but instead he was just like, we're gonna laugh at this years from now. Like, don't worry, you know, you're still in my life, you're still in my heart. So it's like, it just felt like I had all these problems, but he made all the space for that. So that's what, you know, that's what your twin flame knows that he wants to do for his true love. Is he yearning for you too? I don't think that he thinks about it, to be honest. Like, I don't know if he knows what a twin flame is. I don't know if he ever thinks that he will have a true love. I know that, I think he feels that he will have one, though. I mean, I also have to say that, like, you see how there's two hands? It looks like there's a big hand and a little hand. He's a very loving, kind, generous man. And whatever insecurities, problems that you have, he's just so sweet and tender. And he's just like, no. Like, it's okay. Like, you're beautiful. And don't you ever forget that, you know? He's always going to be there to say that. Like, when you say bad things about yourself, like, it hurts him too, you know? Everybody says, I had a feeling that I would be the one to show him the spiritual ropes. So that's understandable. Yeah, I mean, if you felt that. That makes sense, actually. That's cool. I've been hesitant to connect with him at night. Why? I'm afraid that I'll lose myself somehow. Oh, I get it. I do. I mean, this is just like what I think. You know, this is not what the guides are saying, but even if you do try to connect with him and you do lose yourself, like, that's just going on because of the faulty belief system that you have right now. You know what I mean? So if you look at it objectively, that's really what it is. Minya Rose, perfect. Alexis says, okay guys, I'm going to fight my allergies. I'm going to go take some medicines and rest. Have a good rest. Empress says, like, I feel like he's telling me to jump in his arms, and it feels like, to me, like jumping off a cliff because I don't know who he is yet. Oh. And that's okay. I mean, it's really, really cool that you feel him calling you, you know? I mean, I definitely wonder, because I think I'm seeing this, is that like when he's just by himself or like out in nature, he feels this pull, like a pull, and he's just like, what is that? Or, you know, I wonder what that is. Baby Munroe is here. Perfect. Yes, yes, causing intense reactions. Whatever it is, you're safe in his arms, okay? You're safe. You do that too? That's awesome. Sometimes I go to the park and feel him too. What? Because that's just what I saw. Like, I saw him like go to a park where there's like nature and stuff, and like he just feels this pull. Like there's like a wind blowing, and he feels something in his heart. And just like, I don't know what that is, you know. Yeah, he will create a safe space for you. You make me want to donate again. Well, let me know if you want to. Personal question for the reader with your twin flame. Did you ever go through their chaser and runner system? If so, which do you think you were? Did I go through that? I guess energetically, yes, because like my energy was very flighty. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, so very flighty, very floaty, and like my ideas tended to go somewhere, and suddenly like I had a very unhealthy attachment issues with my caregivers. So like when I would get too close, I'd always get really scared. So in that sense, he did bring me back, but it wasn't like, oh no, like come back to me. I mean, I guess it was because I would say certain things and he would just be like, because I would say like, what if we had an open relationship? And he was just like, I don't want that, But in terms of like the distance part, no, there was never any distance. There was never a separation. We were in it to win it from the very beginning. All right, so Heart is next. Heart, are you ready? Is there someone new coming in that I can be in a relationship with them soon? Donating again. Who am I after? You would be after Heart, Empress Daisy. There's these two guys that I'm talking to, but I haven't met in real life though. I haven't met in real life though. Greg and Caesar, do you think one of them could be a potential long-term relationship, or would it be someone new? All right, let's see. Ooh. All right, you know what it says? Okay, so it says blossoming. It says you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself. What? Oh, have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. I can never like read from the screen, so I'm always like, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Like, you're in your early 20s, right? Because you just seem like, yeah. There you go, 22. So what this card is showing you is that you're basically coming into your energy. You're basically solidifying your character and really discovering and defining who you are. And why that's important is because when you, I don't like to say mature because that always just sounds like I'm belittling someone's character, but when you start to energetically develop and really figure out what it is that you like, you'll attract the right partner like boom. Like they would just be like an unmistakable magnet. So when you're asking me, is there someone new coming in that I can be in a relationship with soon? You'll be dating around because I think you're quite smart and you have your head on your shoulders. So you're not going to like just be like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to be your boyfriend. You're going to be like, you know, getting to know them, seeing if your interests mesh well with each other, even if your daily routines mesh well with each other, because it just looks like you get down to the nitty gritty. Like, you know what you want. You're not afraid to dig through the dirt and find a match. So in terms of love coming in soon, I mean, whoever it is that you're dating, they do think that you're beautiful. They do think that you're pretty, so they are attracted to you in that sense. However, just be careful because I'm sure you know this, but like when guys are attracted to a girl, like, how do I say this? They have no personality because they don't know what they're doing here on Earth, who they are, what they're meant to be. And they just give you flowers and you know, show you really cool things and try to puff themselves up, but there's no substance to them. So I just want you to be careful about that bit because they'll make it look like they're all that when really, you know, a couple weeks later you start to notice the cracks. How do I? Because the second question that you asked, it is a second question, so you have to pay for that. I don't know if you want to do that, but to finish the read, you're in the process of developing, and yeah. So along that development path, you'll date. Will it be serious? Maybe, but not for super duper long. I don't see anybody specific. No, I don't. Hi, Dr. Positales. Okay, heart. Right. So, Empress Daisy, what's your question? You're welcome, heart. Enjoy your life experience. I'm talking like I'm 40, but it's just because I can see like your development. Empress, do you have your question? Okay. Tell me where I am. I like the emojis that you use. All right. Well, let's see. He's very thin. You know, I've said that before. He looks very like pale and like thin. Let's see. But he's the kind of person that wishes you the best, and he holds your dreams in his heart, and he wants those dreams to happen as much as if those dreams were his. He also gets emotional, so don't be surprised if you see him shed a tear in the movies. He's just a softie, man. He's a softie, and when he sees that somebody is struggling like an underdog, he'll be like, dude, we need to do something. Or like, dude, that's so not right. Like, what the fuck? And then I think because you'll be the person that has more initiative, you'll be the one to approach that underdog and be like, hey, like, are you all right? You know, you guys just make a very good team. He sounds so hot. What else about him? He likes to keep organized. Like, he likes to, it almost looks like he has an agenda, and he likes to like cross things off the list of what he has to do in the day. They said he's very routine. He's very routine, but he's not rigid. So when he's just going about and experiencing life, he does look like he has like a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of anxiety, but he has a free spirit. So like, I don't know, he just accepts and he embraces life for all that it is too. It's very beautiful. It's almost like I'm seeing him in his emotional body and the way that he sees life. Like, there's a lot of colors, and he's just like, oh, like, wow, like, life is so awesome, you know? I've heard that he's more of the free spirit. Oh my God, I was typing free spirit. Yeah, but he's also like, he seems like very laid back, like chill. Like, if you were to get excited, you could tell he's excited, but I don't know. He just seems really like a cool person. Like, I would hang out with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Finding your twin flame is always wonderful. There's nothing bad about finding your twin flame. What job does he have? I feel like I don't want to answer that because I've already told people that they can't answer another question without paying. I don't know. I know I'm being a little rigid, but I don't want to. You know, I don't want other people to be like, hey, you don't have to. I feel like you're putting too much money. I don't know. I mean, it's your money at the end of the day, but as long as you have enough, you know. All right. So, Twinkle Toes, are you here? Okay, Twinkle Toes, what's your question? All right, what's coming up in general? Let's see. Minya is here. Good. Is baby Munroe here still? All right, so you got one ring circus, and it was upside down. So this is a protection message for you. So this is very much about travel. Have you been thinking about traveling recently or something like that? I just see you like, you got a backpack on, you got like hiking boots on, and it doesn't look like you're, I mean, actually it does look like you're hiking. You look like a very adventurous person. And your feet are all like tired from walking so much. Let me know. You're Sagittarius, okay. So you haven't thought about traveling or anything like that? Baby Munroe is here. Okay, you haven't thought about traveling. That's okay. But you will, whether you like it or not. It just, you are ready for an adventure and whatever it is that's coming to you. Yeah. So let me ask, like, why is this adventure part so significant? All right. So here's why this is significant for you. Okay, is it true that you truth or dare? Is it true that you are afraid to experience life as an adventure? Like, you're just afraid to, I don't know, experience consequences or something like that. Is that true? Because I just see you like shaking nervously. It's almost as if you're about to have an interview. Like that's almost how you see life sometimes. Yes? Thank you, Dr. Positive Tales. You tend to overthink. Okay. So that means that you're just trying to control the outcome, and that makes sense because there is a sense of rigidity with the way that I saw you. Okay. So let me tell you something. Traveling is meant to help you to let loose. And you're going to have an adventure when you travel. And what I mean by adventure, it's not just seeing cool stuff. It's really you taking life by the horns and summoning the courage that you have within yourself and realizing that this is what's in you already. So that when you're done traveling and you go back to normalcy, you experience something that kind of throws you off and you're just like, meh. I learned from my travels that if I worry about this, I'm worried about nothing. And that's just unnecessary stress. You're going to have a hell of a time, just saying. Like, you're going to have so much fucking freedom. I just see you, like, walking out, like, 1 a.m. and just having a blast. So, that's what you got looking forward for you. Okay, Twinkle Toes? Yes, really. Really, really. Okay. You're welcome, Twinkle Toes. Okay, baby Munroe, what's your question? Yay, I'm glad, Twinkle Toes. All right. Baby Munroe says, can I ask what is my twin, what does DDM mean? Twin. Ericka is always, like, shooting in those intuitive responses, man. Oh, okay. Can I ask what my twin DDM is currently thinking about me? Sure. All right. It's kind of hard to tell right now, so if you want to start off small, try like a local forest preserve or something like that. That's what I'm doing. That's cool. So are you guys dating right now, or are you guys just friends? Oh, you're best friends, okay. And so you guys aren't romantic? Or wait, do you like him? Do you like him in that way? Good girl. We have feelings for each other, but I'm kind of the runner. That's funny because there's like this ostrich here and he's running, but I miss him and I'm tired of running. Aw. All right. So I guess you are like in a separation phase? I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. But what is he thinking about you? Wow. Okay. Well, he loves you. that's for sure. But it's like he doesn't just love what's inside of you. He loves. We are in desperation. He doesn't just love what's inside of you. He also loves what's on the exterior, but not just what's on the exterior, but your actions too. So there's just so many levels of you that he just loves so deeply. It's very moving for him to love you that much. And notice, well, I didn't show you the card, but it says clarity and it says important notes. So he's professed his feelings to you, right? Because I think there's more that he wants to say. Yes, slightly, barely. That's why I walked away. So you walked away because he professed his feelings for you? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna come to you and he's gonna tell you exactly what he feels. Because it's just so much that he just can't keep it in anymore. That's so cute. I can't even. And notice this card, movements. You are gonna be having some fun in bed. Just saying. Because, oh wow, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, once he, professes what's on his feelings, his heart, his mind, your relationship is going to speed up, and suddenly it's like, boom, marriage. And boom, children, or if you want children, boom, a house. You know what I'm saying? There's just going to be a lot of movement towards your future together. Okay, baby Munroe? Oh, well, that's funny. His mom mentioned marriage and he joked about it, but it made me mad because he laughed about it. Yeah, I think that's just him concealing his feelings. You're welcome, baby Munroe. All right, Minya Rose. Is Minya Rose here still? And if you are, please post your question. All right, Minya, what's your question? How does Derek feel about me? Okay, let's see. Aw, thanks, Dr. Positive Tales. Okay. Oh. All right, so how does Derek feel about you? What's the contact with you guys right now? Because right now I really feel like, this card says medicine woman. Wait, how come it's not focusing? Okay, there you go. It says medicine woman. It says you're a channel for divine healing power. I think that you're just really fucking smart and you know how to manifest. I don't know how, but the way that you manifest is just like ridiculously simple because you're smart and you know how to simplify things. Yeah, so yeah, you're ridiculously brilliant. First of all, I have to say that. Because really smart people, they know how to take complex things and deduce it down to something that everybody can understand, and that's what you know how to do. In terms of Derek, because you're asking how he feels about you. I think he definitely sees you from afar. I don't know why I see it like this, but I see it in a classroom setting, and he's like at the opposite side of class, and he's looking at you like, she's really cute. I don't know if you heard me, but I said she's really cute, and he's just like, whenever you look at him, you catch somebody looking at you, you're like, and he's just like, his personality is kind of like a little boy. I don't know why I get that. Yes, okay, perfect. Because like I don't know, he just feels like a little boy. How does he feel about you? Yeah, he definitely has a crush on you, that's for sure. But it definitely feels like he doesn't know you that well. So the feelings that he has for you, it's more so, I don't want to say imaginary, but it's more so not concrete yet. Like he doesn't have something to back up why he likes you right now. So yeah, that's what's going on, Minya. And yeah, thank you. Yes, I know what you mean. We're really close, but he always calls me confusing, so yes. Why does he call you confusing? Oh, you're welcome, Minya. And last thing, I don't know if you are, gifted in the arts or if he is, but this is something that's going to merge you two together. Okay? Something creative. All right. Ericka, what's your question? I remember you had an intense one. She says, he calls me confusing because one day I show him I like him, and the next day I'm distant, but it's because I don't want to chase him. Oh, I mean, I know you mean, but what's the point in that? You're just delaying the process. What? Oh, okay. You had a fake Snapchat add you. Meaning it's like, I need to tackle this pride. It's not pride. It's more like I don't know if he really likes me kind of a thing. But Ericka says you had a fake Snapchat add you. Its name was James Laporta 20. I have a feeling who it is, but I have no proof. It's texting me really creepy things. Oh. And if you can give me any insight on who it could be, that would be great. Okay, I'll try. Let me see. I'm gonna grab my tarot deck. I feel like that would be better. So let me go get that right now. Oh. They literally texted me things like they stalk my Facebook and sick. Well, this card isn't really showing me who it is yet, but you are definitely protected because as you can see from all of these like wands, they're creating a wall. So there's a wall between you and him. So don't worry about, like, he's trying to get into your head and he's trying to manipulate you through fear and to control a woman so that this person can diminish a female. That's what they're trying to do, but you don't have to worry about them like entering into your space or anything like that because they literally can't. They're actually quite stupid. I will say that because it's like they know how to make it look like they're trying to get into your head, but they don't really know how to like how a computer really works or like how the internet really works. You said that you think it's someone that you know, though. Say more. Can you say more? Why do you think that you know this person? Please go to the bathroom. I know. Runs and okay. Do that. Something. He talks like my first, like your first ex-boyfriend? He wasn't my ex. He was my first. Oh, I see. I feel like it's not him. You know, I could be wrong. It's possible, obviously, because no reader could be like 100% right. But I really don't. Just bear with me. I really don't think that it's him. And whoever is saying this to you is operating from afar. So this person really has no idea what the inside of your home looks like. And I think this is more of a psychological thing, Ericka. Okay, they said they know where you live, but did they tell you where you lived? I got his IP and he lives in my town. Okay. Let me see. Bless you. Bless you. I know that this card looks like the opposite of what you need to see, but with this card, I really do not feel that there is any way that he could even touch you. Not like that, but like, you know, somehow brush against you. Like, I'm just going to continue with my reading because I feel like whenever I listen to something that's little bits and pieces that may not be true, I think it throws me off a little bit. So I'm just going to like read as I go. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like this. I think this person is just fucking lying. I'm just say that right now. I don't think that you are familiar with this person whatsoever. I think that he's just a troll, basically. Well, somebody more crazy than a troll. And this person is crazy. Like, it does look like he gets off on other people's fear. I'm not going to get too much in that, but yeah, he's got some issues of his own. And you are divinely led, okay? Because I feel your angels kind of brushing their energy on you, and it just feels like they're holding your hand through this. All right, what do they want to say? I just see like a white orb like encircling your home or wherever it is that you live, and there's Archangel Michael at the very top, kind of like the star on top of a Christmas tree. So what you feel is that he could come into your home at any moment, but that's just what he's trying to do to you. You realize that emotional receptivity that we have, that's what he's trying to do to you, and that's why you feel that. It's not a tough reading. It's okay. It's not tough at all. I sound like Trump. He always goes like, it's not tough at all. I can do this. But anyway. Yeah, so anyways, do you understand what I mean? Because you feel paranoid, you feel paranoid because he's trying to make you paranoid. Like, there is no way that he really knows where you live. Okay, so you know what I mean. Good. And I think what will help you is knowing that that's the real only connection that you guys have, that fear, okay? Because even when I see Archangel Michael protecting you, your house, that's what you want. And so he's giving you that. But what he's also having me show is that this is more mental than anything. And with time, I think you're just going to learn to not entertain this fear. Try to see it as like a negative entity. I know this feels very real to you, but negative entities, they profit off of other people's fear, and that's where they draw their energy, and that's basically what he's doing to you. So try to see him that way. And I see with this card, can you see how this spiritual body is just leaving? You're deciding not to entertain this person and not to give into the fear. And as you go away, he goes to find somebody else to, you know, be, you know, to scare us to other people. And I feel that with this situation, it does throw you off and it makes you afraid to live in your home. No, I'm not saying that he should do that, but that's what he's going to do when you decide not to give into what he's doing. Yes, so it throws you off and it makes you feel like you're not safe in your own home. And I see you like installing security cameras and like adding like a mobile safety system app thing. Okay, you stopped entertaining about a week ago. And I see you lighting candles around the house too, kind of like a spiritual prayer for protection type of thing. I'm not sure what to. Oh, okay. Basically what they're saying is like, look at the situation as if it was just another problem. So it says, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So that's how you need to treat yourself right now. Don't tell me the name, because for whatever reason, I'm starting to feel your fear too. So don't tell me the name because I'm going to start to feel it. But just, I think you gotta talk to yourself lovingly right now, because technically you're still entertaining these thoughts, you know, with your own fear and your own paranoia, and you're building like its own story to it, and that's kind of what he wants. So I think what they're telling you with this card is to talk to they want you to talk to yourself as if a friend is going through the same thing. And I think that will help you to be more objective with yourself. And also make time for your friends too, because that'll take you outside of this mental headspace. Okay, Ericka, did that help you? You're welcome, Ericka. All right, so Dr. Positive Tales, you had a question for me? Wow. Oh, so cute. Yeah, you can ask now. I'm going to close it off at you, Dr. Positive Tales, because we all gotta eat. So cute. Love you. Love you. You gotta pee? Okay, can you hold on a little bit? I'm gonna finish this one, okay? You have to pee. While you're typing, I'm gonna take my dogs out to pee, okay? Woo! Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So me and my husband planning on relocating. I'm deciding in my home country, and he's relying on Dubai. So where will they be? Okay, let's see. Monty. All right, let's see here. Sorry, well, weird. All right, so it says gentle gardener. Are you residing in the States right now? Kimmy just says, just me in the middle. Or like, wait, where is your home country? I'm getting no jobs in Dubai because, as you know, I'm a doctor, so it's not easy. So, okay. All right, so let's see. I know this is crazy, but it feels like, okay, yeah, that makes sense because it feels like you guys are going to the States. That's what it feels like. Because that's where the money is also. That's where better financial opportunity is at for you in the States. How does that sound to you, Dr. Positive Tales? Because I see you doing a lot of filming too. And I don't know why, I just feel like that connects with the U.S. because the U.S., you know, America's just like known for their movies and stuff like that. So I feel like you doing that is in relation to you being in the States. We are trying, like you've been trying to come to the States for a long time? You're trying to film for a long time? I know you're a vet, but I also see you doing like YouTube or like, I just see like a lot of like lighting and you're on camera. But anyway, it looks like you're gonna be going to the States because that's where you'll be more financially backed, so to speak. Oh God. All right, Dr. Positive Tales, does that answer your question? Or did you have another one? Nope, wait. I'm trying for States for long. Yeah, well, that looks like where you're going to be going. So, congratulations. When do I see that? All right, let's see. I think they just said in August. So maybe next year of August. Yeah, it's in the fall. It's in the fall. Okay. I don't think it's this fall though. That's too soon to be doing that. In terms of years, it feels like 1 year, like 1 year in next fall. All right, Dr. Positive Tales. All right, so it's gonna. I don't know if I should wait for you to respond, but yes, you're welcome, Dr. Positive Tales, and everybody. I'm glad that you were here and to get a reading with me. Please go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, to book a more comprehensive reading with me. I also do pet readings, and follow me on my TikTok at hearttoheartreadings.com and my Instagram. Same thing. See you guys.